Several days a week, this is how Meals on Wheels volunteer Barb Yates starts her day, loading up freshly prepared meals at one of Macomb County's 22 different pickup sites and heading out on her route. Only this time, Barb let us tag along.
All right, have fun, guys.
I'm sure we will.
Barb's a pro by now. She's been volunteering with the county for decades. She started out just once a week, but when a shoulder injury made her job working with animals difficult, she got more involved with this. Her reason why is pretty simple.
Somebody's got to do it. Might as well be me.
Do you enjoy seeing the same,
yeah.
few faces that you see on your routes?
Yes, they're so happy to, let's see, that's right here. They're so happy to see you.
She normally makes about 8 stops a day, and she's got a long list of regulars too. People like Dan Bailey.
This is a soup day, I would say.
Barb has been delivering to Dan here in Clinton Township along with his wife Pat for more than a year now. Dan, like so many other Meals on Wheels clients, says he really relies on this service. He's a self-admitted klutz in the kitchen, and since Pat started struggling with dementia, Barb's visits during the week have made a real difference.
I'm not a cook. I never cooked anything in my life. I had 3 sisters and a mother who took care of me, and then when I married my wife, she took care of me.
People like Barb are badly needed right now, even more than before, says Director of Senior Services for Macomb County, Sheila Cote. A lot of their volunteers right now are retirees and snowbirds.
They tend to, go south for the winter. And so during this time of year, from October to even March, we struggle to get volunteers.
Despite this uphill challenge, during all of the pandemic, they never missed a meal. But now, this important service is facing a battle. Currently, the county has to pay for 10 Meals on Wheels routes to be covered. Otherwise, they wouldn't be. Dan, what would life be like for you if you didn't have this service?
I'd be so stressed out, I could almost cry right now thinking about it.
In the past, they've been able to keep the number of paid drivers lower at 8. The more paid drivers they need, the less money they have for meals and gas and everything else, which is why volunteers like Barb are so critical. And their dedication doesn't go unnoticed by people like Dan, who calls this service...
It was totally a blessing.
In Clinton Township, I'm Jen Shantz for 7 Action News.
Thank you, Jen. Meals on Wheels is looking for volunteers able to give an hour a month or 5 hours a day. It's an ideal opportunity for high school seniors or college students. To find out more information and a link to apply, head to our website, WXYZ.com.